Scorpio, let's see your cards for April. And these are your two cards, the Hermit and the King of Cups. Hit like and subscribe and let's get into it. The Hermit. Scorpio, do you feel like you need to either go inside yourself, or do you feel like you've been feeling a little bit lonely, or you feeling like you are, too much in yourself? The Hermit basically telling us that there's either it needs to be a self-search. Maybe you need to look for something. Maybe you need to look for some documentations. Maybe you need to figure out, where you want to go school or studying. Some kind of search, basically. You have to do some kind of a search. You got to do some kind of a research, and it has to be done by yourself. So you're almost like turning into a little detective for your own sake. The Hermit is an important card, so it seems like the life, like it or not, going to force you to do it, and it's going to push you into inside in self of you, and making you say, look, you need to be isolated from everybody else, and you need to search for certain things for yourself, for some kind of either a knowledge or self-teaching, maybe some kind of extra understanding in life. But basically, because it's a large archon, it's basically telling you, like it or not, the universe is basically telling you this is your part of life right now, and this is where you're going. And let's see what exactly is talking about. Emotions, a lot of femininity, a lot of feminine surroundings. It seems like either you're going to be surrounded a lot of around women, if you're a man. But it also means that wisdom. And maybe you need to actually not travel somewhere and actually, make a decision of staying home. But it also meaning of action and movement. But it seems like you have to do everything by yourself. So before you even go further, it's really kind of telling you need to figure out and kind of think about and concentrate on something. Some ideas that you might have, but for them to become a reality, it needs to take time. So basically the Hermit then telling you, look, you have to take time from yourself, from others, to invest in this place. Because if you want this to become a reality, the only way it can become a reality if you take time and you think about it. But also you're receiving a Queen of Cups. Again, it's a very emotional person. It's actually your card. So it's telling you you have to be yourself when you're going to emerge in this place. Don't try to be anybody else but yourself. And you know who you are. And it's going to be great for you. It's going to add things for you. It's going to make, you're almost going to populate things. You're going to grow things. You're going to birth things. So whatever your ideas were, this is a great time to do it. It's definitely a very emotional time. It also could mean pregnancy, because the Empress is a pregnancy. The Queen of Cups, it's all about emotions and water. And so it could be almost like a cycle. Maybe you have to be by yourself, making sure that your pregnancy is okay before you're going to start telling everybody. It could be maybe emotional thing going on. There's definitely a lot of emotions happening, and sometimes they probably being unrealistic and unpredictable, sometimes with no common sense at all. It's all about, firing up and shooting and killing, and then realizing later on that, you made a mistake in this because you did not do everything with a rational head. So please be careful when you make any kind of decisions, or when you're gonna, you know, um, that's why it tells you be wise. Please be wise. Don't work on your emotions. If you hear something, don't jump into conclusion right away. Try to find more information, allow it to give some time, and then make a decision on it. All right, and a King of Cups as well. You just have the Queen and the King, and the King of Cups, it means that you're going to have to make a decisions. Again, it could be very emotional. It could turn into a mistake, so try not to do that. Take a time. Don't be so splashy about it, and don't rush it. Allow it to drip it, then to run it. Let's see what it's really talking about it. And April 20th is a sun eclipse. So try not to make any decisions after the 20th, even a couple days before that, because it could be everything just messed up. What? You have so many queens and kings. Jeez, what's going on? The two kings, you have one king here and a king of wands. That means that there's going to be some kind of a partnership that has to do with a job or with a business, or some kind of company that you're going to work with or be connected to it. But it seems like, it has a lot of emotions going on. So, and also, if you think this is this is Queen, and Empress is almost like a queen. It also means that you might have some secretive, some secrets going on, or maybe even jealousy. And I know, Scorpio, sometimes you guys can be jealous because sometimes you love people so much that you want to control them. Also, you might have a competition, so you might not be emotionally stable. So the four swords is basically telling you need to take a pause, you need to take a break, you need to stop being so thinking about yourself and being so involved with yourself. You have too many emotional cards. You have a lot of water, but you also have some fire. Fire is energy and water is emotions. And when you have too much emotion, sometimes fire cannot be helpful for you guys. You can actually make a lot of bad mistakes where you're going to be like, oh, I got myself in trouble. And you don't want to do that. You need to take your time, between, how you do things. Usually the four swords means changes, but the change is going to come to the better. And it's almost like a peace after a battle. But it seems like the battle that you might have can be very inside of yourself. So you need to do a lot of controlling, because that's why you have the kings and the queens, where the decisions may have to be made, that they're not selfish. It's not about just you. It's about everybody else around you. And, then it would be very good for you, and that everything going to come down. And everything going to be easier for you. Again, this card means solitude. You have a lot of solitude going on in April. Almost, they both like parallel of each other in many ways. Maybe you need to do some compromising and making some decisions on with diplomacy as well. So you maybe have to close yourself in the closet, allow your feelings to go down before you make any decisions. Okay. All right, let's see what's the advice for you. I don't know. This is the best advice because Page of Cups again. It's kind of like telling you about all your emotions. It seems like it's just kind of telling you like, look, don't be too jealous. Don't be too childlike. Everything will be fine. Everything gonna come to the best. And everything is gonna be great. So maybe if you go too much inside of yourself, don't hate yourself, because I know Scorpios love to, you have that tail with the poison. You either poison everybody else or you poison yourself. So try not to poison yourself too much in April. Because everything is going to be fine. It's not as bad as you might think. It's not as bad as you putting that in your head, or it's not as bad as you putting in your heart. Everything is much better. Relax a little, and don't beat yourself up too much. All right, so what does it tell us about love? I'm scared to look. Knight of Wands. Action. Move forward. Something with your life. Wands, it's about action. It's about do something spontaneous. Do something fun. Enjoy it. Do something crazy. Feel youthful. Whatever goes in your head, the craziest idea, this is the best time to do it with the loved ones. And let's say you are in love with someone, but you haven't told them. Well, you know what? This is a time to tell them. Take that enthusiasm, take that energy, and put it where it is. Be ambitious, Do it with wisdom, but be ambitious. Grow, Progress, meaning move. Make a move. Develop something, Do the initiation. Come first. Ask if you want to meet somebody. If you have somebody that you really love, or you think you're going to like them and you guys going to be a great companionship, go say hello. Make the first move. Make the first dive. Make the first action. Because you're going to win. You're going to feel like a knight. You'll make that decision. And that thing needs to be fast. It will be fast. So don't sit there and eat your boogers and think, should I do this or should I not? Go forward. Go for it. This is the time. This is the energy. This is giving you everything that you need to go for it. Even if you're married, do something spontaneous. Go take your partner somewhere. Somewhere where you guys haven't been together before. Start living life. Life is too short. Start doing it. So I wish you all the best. Hit like, subscribe, and please let us know what changed. I would love to know.